Happy 2026, everybody! And this is the first video of 2026 after so long, after quite some time. Anyways, this video's recap is the peak of where we are, as I do have like a very peak 2025 recap that I really want to share, similar to what I said back in 2023 and 2024 recaps that I did before, because a lot of cool things have happened. I would say it's like 2015 peak nostalgia type 2.0 sort of thing. But anyways, aside from all that, I thank you for all being here. Now, unfortunately, we never made the 3K subscriber goal, but hopefully this year we're gonna make it, because we're just 200 away. And also, this year celebrates the 7-year anniversary of the channel. Thank you for supporting this channel for nearly 7 years, but let's just hope we can get our subscribers going up a little higher, you know, if you want to make more content. And from the Thomas stuff that we have made throughout the years, I will say we're almost to the climax, the falling point. Sooner or later, we're almost there. We're like almost finished. As soon as the final 25 will be the last sort of things that I will be making for this entirety of the whole series out of all of it. Besides, there won't be more after this, because afterwards, I know there's special other things that I want to do on this channel, outside from it. Anyways, aside from it, thank you, and to give out like a little bit of an intel of what's going on lately, a lot of cool things have happened, and it all started somewhere, I guess, in June, I would say, where it's basically very obvious that I managed to finally get a job, but only to the cost of only working for 6 days. And yes, this was at least got a good amount of pay, but it didn't make enough. It at least got me somewhere. I now have a portable monitor, so that this at least provides for better future content on the way. And it'll probably lead to maybe also a feature capture card, so that I can improve quality. I even have a green screen as well, so that I can make better videos with myself on screen, so that I could show a bit of storytelling and better content quality wise for what could lead to next. Aside from all of that, throughout the start of the year, most of the content that I made was mostly focused entirely on the Thomas themes. We reached a total of 25 videos that I have made, and a few other bits of variety, like the one related to Just Dance, another one dedicated to Mario Kart World, and a bit of other ones, like a few voice acting videos, like 3 at minimum. Although this year is going to be a little bit more focused, a little bit more on the voice acting, a little bit, to focus on that particular. There's going to be one focus more on K-pop Demon Hunters male characters, specifically on the way after this video. And then afterwards, there's going to also be future ones as well, especially to the fact that most of the content that I made, or throughout the year, or just the whole first half of the year from after February to June, I was mostly on a journey specifically to at least lose some weight and at least gain some muscle to at least improve before the summer arrives. And unfortunately, I didn't achieve it, but I'm still looking for a way to have a redemption arc this year, as far as one of the goals aspect to do, especially also that it also implies that I'm also getting better at certain arts and pianos, as which I have an Etsy shop, but it's still in the work and development on the product selling business to go afterwards. Made a few other aspects as well, like going to my cousin's graduation party, celebrating grandma's birthday party, spending like a week off with my uncle and my cousins just to, I guess, become a man per se, and also going to the national pool night out that happened also in August, and also maybe even appearing also for Customer Appreciation Day that I actually went somewhere like last year as well, just so I forgot to mention from the last year's recap video as well. And also saw a bunch of movies, some action ones, some animated ones, even saw some really good music that also appeared in our time as well, at least from what I've heard from the radio and from what content was shared all over YouTube and TikTok at the same time. Did I forget to mention that I also watched the entirety of Forget About It? Yeah, it's definitely not a Family Guy ripoff. And I finally found my micro SD adapter that I finally managed to insert all of my Smash Clip names and all the other related things that I had in there, and it's transferred to the computer so that I finally managed to make the content for my third channel, which unfortunately I was thinking about doing it this year which probably took me a long time to find it, but then after finding it inside one of the secret computer compartments, I managed to find it, and almost half of the year that I was spent looking for it and to make the content in like January, it never happened. But I started to make the content around by like in the start of November and December. By then, it's made about a total of 35 videos so far from that year alone, at least for the most part. I mean, hey, at least the TikTok is getting a lot of likes, while the third channel on YouTube isn't getting as many views or likes or anything. So please make sure you subscribe to the backup channel if anything is possible. But yeah, in terms of the 2025 recap, as most of it comes from August. August was sort of the peak, I guess, in terms of entertainment-wise, because I went to another Comic-Con, Long Island Tropics Con to be exact, and I run into some familiar faces that I've seen 2 years ago, which you may have seen from my 2023 and 2024 recap with real-life Peter Griffin and Kawaii Kiwi cosplay. Time really does fly when you're having fun, doesn't it? But also found some other interesting individuals who are also iconic cosplayers and content creators as well. I even encountered the iconic Slay with Brandy, or Brady, whatever it is, but you know her, you probably watched her content as well. But also I even encountered some really professional voice actors as well. Aside from the Thundercats cast from EternalCon, I actually encountered some real voice actors who actually gave me professional advice that I pretty much will use and impact on future videos. Billy West, Carlos, Matt Hill, Sam Vincent, Rob Paulson, and even the Lauren as well, the one who voices Kid Goku and Trunks and all the others. Yeah, they really were such very nice people, and they really gave massive impact. I asked if they could do like certain videos on it, but I didn't get that opportunity, but I got really good advice anyway from them anyway, and it was a really fun experience and really enjoyable, very good encounters. I even met some real friends there at the event too, who also wanted to be future voice actors, and we now share connections on Discord as well. By the way, I also have some leaked 6-minute footage of Billy West's sideshow panel when it was his turn to go up on stage. So please give a listen, and if this doesn't get your attention, you better subscribe.
When they first brought those commercials back, they did them in the 60s.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were black and white, and they were cartoons, they were animated, and then they started bringing them back. And it was John Goodman, and John Lovitz. Yeah, it was John Lovitz and John Goodman.
Originally voicing the two Wonderdog.
Yes, and I guess they priced themselves out of the market. And so they were auditioning people, and I went like 5 times to read. And I wound up, yeah, I just wound up doing kind of like a smart-assy, have you ever eaten me? Basically me. And but the yellow M&M is J.K. Simmons.
Yeah. J. Jonah Jameson. I couldn't believe it.
J. Jonah Jameson. How about he won an Oscar for the movie Whiplash? And then 3 days later, he's in the studio with me doing M&M's commercials.
That's wild.
He's a true journeyman.
He truly is.
Yeah, there's nothing that's beneath him that's not worth doing. He does insurance company.
He does it all.
Notre Dame Cathedral Fire. Seen it? Covered it.
I love it. Absolutely love it. The M&M, who did the original black and white ones? Do you know?
I don't know.
They weren't known voices back in the day.
The peanut M&M had a southern accent.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Of course, he's a peanut.
Yeah, he's a peanut. He's probably from Virginia.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I get it. And the red M&M's, he's just a sassy, angry New York.
I can't remember what he sounded like.
Oh,
back then.
Yeah.
I just remember what the yellow M&M sounded like.
It wasn't original. It wasn't memorable.
No.
Now, you've done the red M&M, which I love, but you're also the Honey Nut Cheerio bee.
Well, I was.
You were? They got rid of you?
Yeah, there's been 3 different people, I think, since then.
Stop eating Honey Nut Cheerios guys, until they reveal it back.
But when I did it, it was like, Honey Nut Cheerios, it's irresistible. I used to shake my throat.
I remember listening to that as a child on TV.
And nobody cares what you do with your hand in a dark booth. So.
Right. Smacking your throat around, right? Now, while I love that, I have to ask, do you remember the original Star Wars character made for Pepsi to promote the prequels?
Yes.
Marfalump?
Yes.
Do you remember Marfalump?
I didn't think anybody even knew what that was.
He's so iconic. What a weirdo. What an absolute weirdo.
Really?
Yeah.
I forget. I mean,
Two big eyes.
yeah.
It was like a CGI. It was just four arms, I think. You know.
They were British people that made the commercial, and the woman was directing me, over the what do you call it? Back then it was like broadband.
Sure, yeah.
Broadband.
Ancient Zoom.
Yes, ancient Zoom. And so every time I did something, and I'd be like, and then I would hear, Billy, when somebody goes Billy, it's
Nothing
like,
but time.
yeah, how much did you hate it? And I'd start again, and then I'd hear, Billy, could you, oh, it went on for hours.
Hours and hours and hours.
Billy.
How long is one recording session for a 30-second commercial? Or are you recording the entire campaign in one go?
No, I don't know how many commercials of that there were. Probably one.
Sure, yeah, just like a one-off.
And that took probably 4 hours or so.
When you are, someone was waving behind me. I got distracted. I'm sorry.
How dare you?
Don't you dare wave when we're talking. Are there any secret food mascots that you are that I don't know of? Because I was looking. And I know you've done some commercials for like Lipton Brisket tea, but you're doing characters in those commercials. And I'm just fascinated by any secret food that you are that I don't know.
I did a McNugget once.
You were a McNugget?
When I still lived in New York.
Those little claymation guys.
Yeah, McNugget. No, not McNugget. McBonus. It was $1. It was a coupon or something.
You were a novelty coupon character for
Yes,
McDonald's.
I know. Full-grown men.
I have to ask, are there characters that you've done voice banks for like where they have you say a bunch of kids' names? Like, are you ever doing that as a voice actor? Because I work with a lot of puppeteers.
Yes.
And so, Elmo and Big Bird, like, when they go in like once every couple of years and record 1,000 names for like those greeting cards and stuff. Do you ever do anything like that? What?
I don't know. I think AI
Will's definitely gonna replace it
put
now.
me out of a job. Yeah.
Right, yeah, absolutely.
It's a good time to retire. AI is going to F up everything.
Well, AI can't replace you here, so, right?
Not here. No, live, forget it. When people want to see something for real, AI,
Can't be beat.
no, AI has no place.
No place for live.
There's no live performance with AI.
No. Well, I'm glad you're here, not an AI robot.
Yeah, me too.
Unfortunately, I couldn't record all of it because then it would just take too much of this video. It'd probably be a separate video on its own. But yeah, it was pretty long as he went into full-on detail on how he voiced his characters, from M&M's to the Futurama characters to even other characters that he played, like Bugs Bunny from the first Space Jam movie. He even said to me personally that LeBron James doesn't know how to act. That's why he never appeared in Space Jam: A New Legacy. And on the other half of that day, I also went to the Splish Splash Neon Lights event. And wow, it looks incredible. And I think it's going to be a really good marketing trick towards Splish Splash's business, especially because I think they're going to do more on this like next year, especially during the summer season. And I think it's probably going to extend for a much longer time, but it looks amazing, especially when you have the neon lights that really decorate the place. There's a bit of a disco ball. There's bubble machines. The whole place is covered in lights everywhere. You even see, it looks straight out of something you see out of a rave party. It looks amazing. It's incredible. You have music, DJ, and then there's everywhere. You even see decorations there. The promotions did not lie. The advertisement was corrected as aspect as it is perfectly. And it's awesome to see what a water park looks like at nighttime of all things. And it looks really amazing, and it looks as spectacle as it is. I just can't believe it. It looks amazing. All I could say is just wow. You could tell because I actually managed to record this while the sun was at least setting. So you actually get a very nice setting environment of what it actually looks like, because you see the yellow, you see a bit of blue, you see pink. It really gives into the neon colors of what it looks like outside, and it just really fits into the aesthetic of what it should really look like at a water park at nighttime. It really stands out just perfectly beautiful. You could even see some of the little food shacks or the snack bars and all that also turn on their lights up, and even some of the water slides even turn on their specific lights that really glow and really shine very well. There's lots of lights, even got massive details. It really goes. But all fun aside, after that is where I went to a significant Sweet 16 birthday party by one of my church sisters, Sophie, and she turned 16, and she was wearing a very massive green dress. Truly something you see out of a Disney princess movie, if I may, but that's just a saying. That's more of a phrase I say metaphorically or anything. But anyways, outside from it, afterwards, the year eventually ends with December, where I went to a little arts and crafts fair at a specific school, by which some of them were selling snacks, some of them were selling actual arts and crafts stuff, and some were even selling other sorts of their other places or memberships or something like that. But you get the idea. And also went to a specific church that was doing a Christmas event, and they were also holding special Christmas events and little mini games and all that. There was campfires and everything. There was even a play of How Miss Finch Stole Christmas, as many fans who watched The Grinch. This is a little bit of a Christian alternative twist to it by being, I think this is really should turn into a book entirely and should get its own thing. I think it should be free from the play to the movie and then to the show or anything like that. Maybe a book as well. I could see potential with this, but that's all I have in terms of this recap in general. And finally, now relies on the 2026 goals for this year. Well, before we even get to it, there's a bit of updates to it. And one of the updates is basically where I'm going to be heading to a BOCES plumbing class every Monday each week at a time. But most of it is probably going to be only 4 hours each night at a time. So it's probably going to rely focusing on mostly concentrating and studying most of them in order to succeed until June. So this probably means there's going to be a lack of video uploading once in a week or once a month or anything sort of thing. So, but I'm going to see if I can at least do the best I can in terms of making content for the rest of what this year is going to have. And in terms of what you'll probably see on this channel particularly, well, it's mostly going to finish off the Thomas theme collection, like I said, 25 in order to complete the full-on 100 on the playlist, and maybe also continue with the voice acting clips as well. And also make sure you subscribe and follow me to my third channel, Josh Smash Labor, and follow my TikTok as well. I am glad that the clips are at least getting the likes, but not many follows. You all have to follow it, just so you know. Anyways, I do thank you for all the love and support, and please make sure you check out my Thomas Top 20 Rank episode of recommending. I really put 1 hour into this video that took an hour to make. It really deserves more love and respect than any of the other videos. It's probably my greatest video that I've done in 2025 altogether. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure you please hit the notification bell. Make sure you press the like button. Make sure you leave positive comments, if anything. It doesn't matter. I will respect any comment that is being sent. And make sure you subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video. And just so you know, in case of another in terms of special updates, also I just moved in for a new home, and that's pretty much else that is regarding to where I am right now. So that probably explains why it took me so long to make this. But anyways, let's hope we can finally reach 3,000 subscribers this year. Let's get this moving, okay? Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I love you guys. Thank you very much. And in the next video, goodbye.